There's no question that the Raptor is the most versatile fifth wheel made, bar none.
And that's because multi-zone living gives you so many options.
More and more people are discovering that a second living space opens up more opportunity to take their lifestyle on the road.
And that's why Raptor is becoming known as the multifunctional, lifestyle-enhancing, luxury sport, home away from home vehicle.
It is?
It is now.
I still like to use my extra room in a more traditional fashion. The ramp door on the Raptor has got to be the best made in the industry, and the hinges are incredibly strong. And they are rated at a whopping 3,000 pounds. The counterweight springs make it very easy to open. The Raptor is a 102-inch wide body coach, so you have over 98 inches of unobstructed interior width and come in 10, 12, or 14 feet deep, depending on the model. The floor covering is a heavy, one-piece rubber material that is bonded directly to the floor and is impervious to gas, oil, grease, and corrosive materials. Raptor doesn't use plywood flooring like some of the other brands do. They use a 1-inch thick product called Dynaspan, the strongest flooring you can get, and it comes with a lifetime limited warranty, which rests on a heavy-duty crisscross frame so it can handle the heaviest loads. The walls are set right on top of the flooring and rubber covering, so there's no worry of water leaking in. And for even more strength and protection, metal diamond plate runs along the entire perimeter of the room. This feature is something I really like, and it's a Raptor exclusive. They put 2 super strong in-floor storage compartments in the dovetail. It's a great place for oil, grease guns, anything that could spill, or for those things that you want with you all the time, but don't necessarily use on a daily basis. No matter what you put in here, you don't have to worry about it sliding around while you're on the road. Several heavy-duty D-rings are strategically placed in the floor and are strong enough to hold whatever you strap to them. All the Raptors have a separate entry door for both privacy and accessibility. 3 extra-large radius-curved deep steps ensure solid footing for easy entry and exiting, unlike some others that have 2 squared steps, and that last one can be a doozy. No matter what you plan on doing in here, it will be very bright, because both sidewalls have oversized windows, and they let in a lot of light, and they use the same bright wallboard found in the living space. Even though I like using this as a garage, I have to admit, the woodwork is a nice touch. But what I really like is the super large cabinet. This cabinet is almost 2 feet deep and just as wide. It can handle just about anything you want to put in it. Oh, and directly below the cabinet, depending on your model, you have access to a mini fridge. A great place to store those cold beverages for those really hot days. And speaking of hot days, the same air conditioner that cools the living space also cools the garage, and there's a variable speed vent fan. It works great for cooling off a hot room or ventilating unwanted odors. And when you are on the road, all Raptors are equipped with Ram air ventilation. It's hard to believe, but every model comes standard with an HD LCD TV in the garage, my favorite room. But what's really impressive, the door between the living space and playing space is a full 36-inch wide etched glass French-style door. And you won't find a door that wide on any of the competitors' units. On top of that, the door completely seals, keeping any stray odors, fluids, or sounds out of the living space.
And when I'm not hauling my golf cart around, I like to roll out the carpet, which comes standard on the Raptor. Then I make sure my mini fridge is stocked with everybody's favorite beverages. Next, I lower the bug screen, because there is nothing worse than a bunch of pesky mosquitoes. I don't know who thought of this, but it is brilliant. There are 2 queen-size electric beds that lift out of the way when they're not in use, and with the push of a button, you can lower one at a time, depending on your needs. The lower bed also converts into 2 sofas, which can be set up to face inside the coach and out. Kathy and her husband like to prop up the ramp door and use it like a deck, then set up the sofa facing out to watch the sunset. It's hard to believe that people call this room a garage, especially with all the woodwork and the high-definition LCD TV. I even know one guy that turned this into a complete woodworking shop. Active families just love this room because you can use it as a game room or turn it into a bunkhouse or both. Some people think you lose a lot of space because of this room, but the truth is you're actually gaining some of the most useful space there is.
And you don't have to leave anything behind. There's enough room for everything you'd want to take with you.
And now you know why I call the Raptor a multifunctional, lifestyle-enhancing, luxury sport, home away from home vehicle.